Good morning. These feckin' things. Welcome back to Our House Farms. Get the baler filled up with net now. Get a couple of hours baling done. It's just gone 9 o'clock. It's 25 degrees already. I'd say I'll be stopped by 11 o'clock again. Some nightmare. I baled away. I took a few clips yesterday, so I put them in or throughout this video. I was baling away yesterday. Started 11 o'clock. I was stopped again at 1. Baled away at 7, and I struggled for the first couple of bales. Got going. I was baling away till 10. It's just too fucking dry, and everyone is struggling the same way. But look, we're getting there. We've a lot done now, so we're making progress. I've only about 10 acres left to bale, so I might get a bale now. So we better get at it. Baling away here. You know we're under pressure when we turn the cap backwards. Oh, that is breaking my heart. But I think I found an knack to it, so I'll show you down in a minute. When I'm baling, the second the straw is stopping going into the baler, it's the bale is stopping turning, so I won't put on the net because it's just too fit. So what I'm doing is, you'll hear the beeper going off now in a minute. I'm going to keep going now until the net is just started on the bale and it's keeping it going, because once I'm feeding straw into the bale is keeping going, and once the net gets caught and gets halfway around, it's putting it on. So because if not, that's what you end up with, and there's 8 of them scattered around the field. Fuck's sake. Baling with this baler now is usually just a piece of cake. Not today, or yesterday, or the day before. It is breaking my heart. Sometimes you'd have it in wheat, because it doesn't, wheat is sort of hard to bale with a round baler. But yeah, we're getting way through there now, and I'm tipping away there at 7 kilometers an hour. Just slow down now. Yeah, lovely. This is working away to find us now. I feel like a bit of a genius now. It was actually someone else told me to do this, and it's working well, so hopefully. But like, you couldn't get over it. Like, it's only 10 o'clock, and I'd get out there a minute ago and push the bale out of the chamber, and it is literally hot, like. But like, it was, when I got to the baler at about 8:45, it was 25 degrees. 25 degrees at 8:45 in the morning in Ireland. It's hard to give out about global warming when you have that. It's easy to give out about it when you floods now in October, but oh, I love this warm weather. It is the business. So what we're doing is, we had the baler set at 3 on density, and we put it back to 2. So the netter is coming on slightly earlier, but we're keeping going. We're still building the bales up to the same pressure, and it's working away grand. Touch wood now. Jesus, I got another 2 hours here. I'd have this baled. See, the killing thing about it is, I'm fucking going very slow, because you have to go slower. It won't make the bales. So. Go on, you bitch. It's sort of a bit of a double whammy. There now, when I went out onto the headland just to turn, the bale obviously stopped turning in the chamber, and when I came back in, I could feel it vibrating that the bale wasn't going. But so the second the straw stops going into the baler, it just cuts out. But anyway, I've done a lot of baling now. I've been baling, I'd say, since I was old enough to drive a tractor. I always did the baling. That was always my job. And every day you learn something new. Every year you go out to work, you learn something new. I always say, any day you get up out of bed that you didn't learn something, you should have stayed in bed. Because the way wasted there. But I'm just lucky to have loads of people to call on when I get in trouble or when I make a balls up or something. There's always someone there that you can give a phone call to for a bit of help. No matter how much experience you have or no matter how good you think you are at the job, there's always someone that has been doing it longer and better than you. So yeah. Back to 7k now. I was at 9k there last night. She only got to bed for 2 hours last night. 2.5 hours or something. Anyway. We got all the unskilled and the hill farm there, and we got all the 130 bales there. Got all them put in there last night. So I put some of them in yesterday during the day when I wasn't fit for baling. I went out there again when I stopped baling at 10 o'clock. So that shed is half full now. So we probably need about 500 bales to keep us going for the year. We never have it, but I probably have storage for about 300, 350, and I'm probably going to wrap 100 maybe. Because we were struggling to get straw there and struggling to buy straw there in the spring. What you are buying then is rubbish straw. We're going to wrap up. I will probably use them first, wrap them down at home. It's just where to put them there. The yard is getting a bit full there now, and of silage. It won't be long, but everything out now. I was looking at the third cut there this morning. Also, obviously, we're grazing some of the silage ground. That was always the plan. But there's some of the red clover. I just see what rain comes down for the week. We're actually okay for grass now at the moment. Right, we're feeding three groups. We're feeding 3 groups out of 12. But yeah, we're actually okay, and if we got any drop of rain this week, there's cattle going in next week anyway. So yeah, we should be okay. And there is red clover silage that it could graze, but there's a lot of clover in it. I'd just be a little bit nervous. Definitely they'd want to be blowed on blowed oil beforehand anyway. Because yeah, I'd definitely be a little bit nervous just letting them into it. Because where they are now at the moment, there's no clover in it. So if you're in from 0 clover and probably low levels of nitrogen in grass because of there's no uptake at the moment into a red clover sward. Jeez, you'd want to be leaving them in there hungry anyway. Now, what I could do is I could chop and change day and night, because there's 2 6-acre fields, silage fields. One is red clover, one is ordinary grass, and I could possibly chop and change between the two of them, and that might work actually, now that I think of it. You see, you can't be talking to yourself to come up with these old ideas. A hidden benefit of YouTubing. All the time for brainstorming. Back in the yard now, all the barley baled. It's my piling net up in the front of the baler from pulling out of the broken bales, and there's quite a substantial amount of it wrapped around the rotor as well. Some doors. All baled. And let's go and collect the couch now. And then let's do the jobs. Then let's ride the horses. And then let's go bring in straw. So busy day ahead. And I know there's at least one broken water pipe that I must go fix. So get this door opened up now, and I've got to put lights for the horse box charging. I'm charging there for 2 minutes before I go. It is sweltering, but it's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. First group of calves fed. Gee, they're looking great, to be fair. This fella's been bullied out, he's not getting any nuts. you big softy. But they are a cracking group of calves now, to be fair. They're the best group now, alright. This is our last paddock of nice grass now for calves. This is a reseed second graze, so they came out of there. I thought now these 4 paddocks would keep them going, but no such joy, unfortunately. Just moved them lads down there as well. So, just checked its advantage feeder. I hope there's nuts in it, but there isn't. Oh no. Now they're gone way too heavy on the nuts again by the looks of it. No, there's actually plenty left on it. But we have some in the bucket, so we might as well top it up. That's filled up. Now, oh my God. Jeez, there's good old air conditioning and load on, but my God, the heat. I just got a shock. Jesus. The heat is unreal. Good shock off the fence on it. No wonder they don't be breaking out up here. I just missed them there. They're all skipping and jumping and fighting. So there's some lovely calves in them. Say they'll be struggling a little bit with the heat now. This is the first graze of a new reseed. So we probably won't graze it too tight just in case it gets burned, but there is a lot of rain for next week, so should solve our problem. I'll give these group gave nuts already, we give them some maize now. These old feeders are very handy for feeding maize. I'm getting on better this year now, feeding the calves maize under the wire. It was always silage. I tried to feed them under the wire and it was a disaster. But I'm getting on well enough with the maize now, to be fair. Get out and have a look at these lads. These are actually a grand group of calves. There's a couple of small ones in there now. He's small, and there's a few small lighter ones, a few small light anxes, but geez, there's some cracking Friesians in it and cracking blues, and it's a lovely heifer, isn't it? Grand line of heifers there now. So yeah, oh no, that's a bull. That's a bull actually, that's a bull. Is that a bull? That's a bull. There's loads of bulls. That's a bull. I've no idea how much of each I do actually, sorry, there's about 100 heifers and the rest are all bulls then. So on to feed the next group out in the field now. Look at that little runt. You wouldn't want too many of him around the place now. Next job now, we'll get a mix done for bulls of grass. I have to say, maybe it's only visual, but by God, cattle look to be doing fair well at the moment. Fellas who know what they'd be at with cattle tell me that warm weather and water, that's all cattle need to thrive. And looking at them there, I'm probably right. Yeah, it's a lot of old work feeding them with grass. Look, there's no getting away from that, but at least they're thriving. You know, it'd be worse if you're feeding them with grass and they weren't thriving. So these boys fed now. They shifted themselves onto the next paddock. That was nice of them. These boys are looking well, dining al fresco. Just feeding away these calves here now. They're getting just maize. The bulls are getting a bit of premix as well. but these lads are just getting maize because they're getting nuts in the trucks. So, but they're doing well. They're getting about 4 kilos a head a day, which is probably 1.5 kilos of dry matter maybe, and they're getting 1.5 kilos of nuts. So that'll do them, and they are going away well, thank God. Nice fresh sheets now for these boys for the weekend. Nice cozy bed. They are looking lovely. They're all nearly weaned now, I think. If they're not, they're drinking very, very little water. Look at that one.